Hello and welcome to Boxes of Comics brand new series called What If Boxes of Comics Was in Charge of ... So we've got my whiteboard. So let's begin. So what if Boxes of Comics was in charge of... I'm going to switch markers. And tonight, the first episode in this series is Pirates of the Caribbean 4. That is what we're going for. So I'm going to show you guys right there. And we're going to just go off of some ideas of what I think. So, in case anyone is unaware of what we're doing or what we're going in, you could watch last week's live stream, kind of detailing it, but I'll give you a quick summary. I decided that for Tuesday Night Lives, we're going to start doing What If Boxes of Comics was in charge of. And that's where we're going to pick a book. We're going to pick a book series, a movie series, a TV series, really anything that has movies, and kind of change them up a bit and kind of make them better. So I have some ideas of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to incorporate, and we're just going to put it right down. So with this, the first episode, what if Boxes of Comics was in charge of, the Disney, Walt Disney Studios Pirates of the Caribbean series. That's going to be our first episode. That's what we are talking about tonight. So, for those of you that don't remember, Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, after the third one, there was... Okay, so number 1 was Curse of the Black Pearl. Number 2 was Dead Man's Chest. Number 3 was At World's End. Number 4 came out later and was written, had a whole new writing crew, director, and it was different, but that one was out on Stranger Tides. And then this 5th one, the most recent one, was Dead Men Tell No Tales. So my job is, because 4 and 5 aren't as memorable as 1, 2, and 3, that first trilogy, I'm going to change it to where number 4 is a perfect ending to a perfect story. And with that being said, I'm going to take elements of both 3 and 4 and combine them in. But I really like the title of Pirates of the Caribbean 4 or 5. So our title will be Dead Man Tells No Tales. And I think that's fitting because that's like their catchphrase. That's what they're famous for on the ride. So Dead Man Tells No Tales will be the title. As for what is being set up here, at the end of 3, Jack Sparrow is abandoned by his crew once again, and he has the map to the Fountain of Youth. So everybody is going to be looking for Fountain of Youth. Okay. As for the cast, we're gonna have Jack Sparrow, of course. So put goal, looking for Fountain of Youth. Cast, you're gonna have Jack Sparrow. You're going to have Gibbs. I'm not sure if I want to do. I know for sure I don't want to do Will Turner. That arc is kind of set in stone and kind of made perfect at the end of 3. I don't want to bring back Will Turner. I do like Barbosa, though. I think Barbosa could be a main point in it. Barbosa. As for villains, I don't want to do the villains done, so let's look here. Famous pirates. I kind of want to do an antagonist. That's kind of well known. Kind of like what they did with Blackbeard, but not Blackbeard, because I don't think he was done right. So I want to stay away from that. Davy Jones, like they did Davy Jones' Locker. Famous pirates. Here we go. Let's see what we could think of. Or I guess I could make this even easier. Famous pirates of the Caribbean. Famous pirates from the Caribbean. Blackbeard, no. Black Bart, no. Captain Kidd, William Kidd. He sailed from England in 1696 with orders to attack pirates and the French wherever he could find them. To commit acts of piracy, he returned to clear his name and was instead jailed and eventually hanged, some say because of his secret financial bankers wished him to remain dead. I think I found him. Let's do it. Let me find him again. Hang on. Captain William Kidd. Okay, so Captain Kidd. He's going to be our antagonist here. Google. Captain Kidd. We're searching. A Scottish sea captain who commissioned as a privateer and had experience as a pirate, he was tried and executed in London in 1701 for murder and piracy. Kidd had captured a French ship commanded by an English captain as a prize. Okay, we're going to go with that. Captain William Kidd will be our antagonist. So that way you have and he's a pirate hunter, it says. So that works. Okay. So we have what if Boxes of Comics was in charge of Pirates of the Caribbean 4? Title is going to be Dead Man Tells No Tales. Goal, everyone's looking for the Fountain of Youth. Jack Sparrow, Gibbs, Barbossa, Captain Kidd. So then I'm going to show this to you. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. And now let's pull up my storyboard here. Docs.google.com. And then I believe it's called Story Circle. Let's see. Story Circle. Got it. Story Circle Workbook Studio Binder. Okay. So let's go ahead and make a copy. I wonder, could I share this with you? I can share this with my audience so that way they can see exactly what I'm trying to do. Well, share screen. No. I don't know how to do that. Oh well, I'll just write it down. So says file, make a copy. Boxes of Comics, Pirates of the Caribbean 4. Okay. Okay, now that's loading. Okay. So the first thing we need to establish is an undisturbed status quo of the protagonist. This leads to the point of attack. So first up is the you. Who's our you? Our you is going to be Jack Sparrow. So I'm going to say in Dead Man Tells Jack Sparrow is a pirate always finds himself stuck between adventure and bad luck. I think that explains Jack Sparrow pretty well. So if you can see, Jack Sparrow is a pirate who always finds himself in between adventure and bad luck. From there, need. Okay. So our need in this story too. A need is the creation of the story. It leads to defining the main tension. So, Jack Sparrow is how do I say this without putting need into the need? Jack Sparrow is down on his luck. Period. Jack Jack must find the Fountain of Youth. Must find Fountain of Youth in order to feel like he's the best pirate. In order to feel like he's best pirate. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so after that, we have our you and your need. So our you is Jack Sparrow is a pirate who always finds himself in between adventure and bad luck. And then our need is Jack Sparrow is down on his luck and must find the Fountain of Youth in order to feel like he's the best pirate. Pretty simple. Next up is the go. Elaborate on why accomplishing the goal will be difficult. So, to put his plan into motion, Jack must because at the end of 4 he's got the map. So Jack he's got to have a crew. So must find a crew to help seek his treasure. Okay. So I'm going to share this with you guys, and then I'm going to take a picture and save it so I can copy down later. So I'm just going to share 1, 2, and 3. So number 1, in Dead Man Tells No Tales, the title of Pirates 4 in this case, Jack Sparrow is a pirate who always finds himself in between adventure and bad luck. That is our you. 2, Jack Sparrow is down on his luck and must find the Fountain of Youth in order to feel like he's the best pirate. That is our need. Go. In order to put his plan into motion, Jack must find a crew to help him seek the treasure. Boom. So now we're on search. So where's my... Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my phone? Take a picture. I'm going to wipe this all out. Except for the goal. The cast. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Now it's time for 4, 5, 6. That's what that's telling me. Okay. And this is going to help put our story together. So. Number 4. Number 4 is our search. And search is described as the first attempt to resolve the main tension, the road of trials. This leads to the midpoint, the find. This refines the main tension, narrows its scopes, and makes it more specific. Okay? So, let's say 4. Once Jack and Gibbs put together a crew to find the treasure, the Fountain of Youth, Captain Kidd takes stage and attacks Barbossa to cause chaos. That's going to throw a wrench into everything. Okay? The find is number 5. Okay, so now Jack's goal is to find how to escape this Captain Kidd. Just he doesn't want anything to do with him. How does he escape it? So I'm gonna say Jack finds out how to stop. Actually, I'm gonna say Barbossa. Let's have Barbossa do this. So Barbossa finds out how to stop Captain Kidd and give Jack time to find Fountain of Youth. Which is to what would that be? What would be something Barbossa would do? Barbossa finds out how to stop Captain Kidd and give Jack time to find the Fountain of Youth. I'm going to say by agreeing to help Kidd / crew to kill Jack, but instead delays time. I think that works. Okay, 6 is the take. So 6. Batman, let me think. Okay, so Sparrow confronts Kidd, who wants Sparrow dead to be best pirate and Fountain of Youth in order to live forever. But Kidd But Kidd fights Jack with a trap. And I'm going to say kills Barbossa. Or I'm going to say costs Barbossa his life. Costs Barbossa's life. And Jack to rethink what he wants. Okay. So we have 4. That is our search. Once Jack and Gibbs put together a crew to find Fountain of Youth, Captain Kidd takes stage and attacks Barbossa to cause chaos. 5. That's our find. Barbossa finds how to stop Captain Kidd, gives Jack time to find Fountain of Youth by agreeing to help Kidd/crew kill Jack, but instead only delays the inevitable. 6. Sparrow confronts Kidd to save Barbossa, who wants Sparrow dead to be the best pirate and to keep Fountain of the Youth. Kidd fights Jack with a trap, and it costs Barbossa his life, and Jack rethinks what he wants. He's unsure that he wants the Fountain of Youth. So that's what we have so far. Just one moment. Okay. So that's our take. Right? Yeah. Sparrow confronts Kidd, who wants Sparrow dead to be the best pirate and Fountain of Youth to himself, but Kidd fights Jack with a trap. It costs Barbossa his life and Jack to rethink what he wants. Okay. So I'll take a picture of that to write down later. And I'll erase that as we continue our story. Okay, moving on with Dead Man Tells No Tales. We then have the return and the change, the last two things. Seven. Jack has lost the need for Fountain of Youth to stay alive forever. After Barbossa's death, I feel like instead of, because Barbossa already died, I think it needs to be someone closer and have it be Gibbs. I'm going to change it to Gibbs because why not? I feel like Mr. Gibbs dying would be more tragedy than Barbossa, because Barbossa already died. So Jack has lost the need for the Fountain of Youth to stay alive forever after Gibbs' death. Now he must protect the rest of his crew. Kid has taken, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that instead of killing Barbossa, he takes Barbossa hostage. He'll kill Gibbs. So Kid has taken Barbossa hostage on and makes Barbossa work for him, making Jack's last task of defeating Kid and Barbossa harder. Okay. And then 8 is change. So then change, this was going to be put to the test. So then I'm going to say Jack confronts Kid. I'm going to say Jack defeats Kid, but must fight Barbossa, who wants to live forever. Jack defeats Kid, but now must fight Barbossa, who wants to live forever. While Jack learned from Gibbs's sacrifice, life is precious. And to preserve Gibbs's, let's see. In order to honor Gibbs, Jack who's 6? What can I say? Jack What could he do? Jack commits to being the best pirate possible. Wow. The death of Kid makes Jack a wanted man among pirates in which Jack learns dead men tell no tales. I think that's pretty good. So, the return of the story is that Jack has lost the need for the Fountain of Youth to stay alive forever after Gibbs's death. Now he must protect the rest of his crew, and Kid has taken Barbossa as hostage and forces him to work for him. Then Jack defeats Kid but must fight. Then it goes to the change. Jack defeats Kid but must fight Barbossa, who wants to live forever. While Jack has learned from Gibbs' sacrifice, life is precious. In order to honor Gibbs, Jack commits to being the best pirate he can during his time. And with the death of Kid, makes Jack a wanted man amongst pirates, which then has Jack learn that dead man tells no tales. Who's texting me? More pirates in which Jack learns that dead men tell no tales. Let me take a picture of that so I can write that down later. But this is just like so took a picture of that. This is just something that I wanted to do real quick, something just different for Tuesday Night Lives, as I think it helps tremendously with like what to think and what to do. So, and this is a 45-minute video. I've got to figure out ways to just make it under half an hour. But this is, I think, a great ending to Pirates of the Caribbean, as it makes Jack once again fully committed to being a pirate, but also like just answers any questions that might have been lingering and kind of ties a bow onto the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, I think. So with that being said, I will let you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it? Is it not? Do you like this? Should I keep going? Just let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you next week on Tuesday Night Live. And let me know what movie or book you want me to do next. I'm thinking maybe Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 3. You could also do Fantastic Four 3 and kind of just round out trilogies. I don't know. So let me know what you think, and I will see you all next week on Boxes of Comics. Also, one more thing before I actually let you go that I just now thought of is I filmed a new video again. This one for Batman, the new Batman movie coming out. So that I'd like to post later this week. So keep updates on that, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.